Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Hello, folks. Welcome to evening prayer for Monday, September 5th, 2022, here on the New Thought Media Network. My name is Zoe DeMuro. I'm a practitioner at the Oakland Center for Spiritual Living in Northern California. And as always, I am delighted, I am honored to share this time with you. You know, each and every day here on the New Thought Media Network, we have prayer time at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. It's 7:15 a.m. and p.m. Pacific time, where I am. We also have prayer at 8:15 a.m. in the UK, 9:15 a.m. in Europe, 10:15 a.m. in Kenya. We love to pray. That's all there is to it. We simply love to pray. We have an international team of ministers and practitioners who are here to hold the high watch for you. So by all means, if there is anything that we can do to help you find your greatest good, by all means, send us a prayer request at prayer@ntmedia.org. We'd love to hear from you. So this evening, I was reading through Daniel E. Morgan's book, Guidance for a Spiritual Journey, for today. And there's a couple of quick quotes here that I want to give to you. So he's speaking about how you can think of your life as a book, right? Your life is like a book. And he said, let it then be said of your book that it is a record of noble purpose, generous service, and work well done. And he goes on to say, the best portion of a good person's life is their little, nameless, unremembered acts of kindness and love. How glorious that is. I mean, there are times that we think of these grandiose gestures and these magnificent things and how important they are, but you know, it's those little things that make such a huge difference. So I want to pray from that perspective. I want to pray in that consciousness. So I'll invite you, if you are comfortable doing so, and if it's safe for you to do so, close your eyes or soften your gaze, and let's go within. And so starting at the beginning. And the beginning, of course, is with the one, loving spirit, with God, the creator of all life. When we look at the enormity of all creation, when we look at the enormity of what we can recognize as creation, which is probably the tiniest portion of all that exists, and we look at the abundance of creation, we look at the abundance of the flowers and the animals and the human beings and the planets and what we believe to be multiverses and possibly even dimensions. We look at this grand scale, this divine, incredible abundance, and we say, what am I to that? How is my act of kindness? How does that measure up? The reality of it is, all of the goodness of the one, all of the strength of the one, the harmony, the ability to maintain the most magnificent systems around us, all of that is part of the divinity in which we share. We have within us the ability to co-create the most magnificent life, not only for ourselves, but for others. We have within us the ability to co-create truly a world that works for all. We needn't move mountains to do that. We needn't change the course of rivers to do that. We needn't change the course of the planets and the arc of the sun in the sky. But that soft word of love, spoken gently to a person in need, is the voice of God. It is the voice of the one. It is the voice of love. We can never know just how much that gently spoken word can change another's life. Each and every one of us is part of the overall grand consciousness, the universal consciousness that exists. We know this. We know how, from a negative perspective, this can affect us. But we must also remember, from a positive perspective, how we can affect it. Everything that we bring into this world is part of our contribution to that overall consciousness. We have within us the ability to change the course of humanity. Think of it. Think of how your love multiplied again and again. Your kindness multiplied again and again. Your ability to witness, to hold the high watch, to support, to love, to understand, to be open, all of that contributes to the greater good. If I, Zoe, am capable of that, then I know that each and every person within the sound of my voice and far beyond that is also capable of that same ability to bring into this world beauty and grace. And so on this day in particular, this day of celebration, this day that we refer to as Labor Day, I know what my work is. My work is to align with my truth. And in that alignment, to take the gifts of the one, to bring them into my consciousness, to allow them to work me as I work them, and to bring that out into the world, to enable me to shine that light in a way that only I can do, just as it is true that only you can shine the light as you do. This is our labor of love. This is our invitation to participate completely and fully, not only in our own lives, but in the lives of others. We have the ability to do so much more than we could ever imagine. And so we look for clarity for how we can do that. We look for clarity for how we can bring our gifts forward. We look for clarity for opportunities. We allow ourselves to be open to these invitations for support, these invitations for love, these invitations for connection, for belonging, for acceptance, and for celebration. Recognizing the diversity of nature, recognizing the diversity of humanity, as wonderful as it is, it's not enough. We see that diversity, we include all of that, and then we celebrate. We celebrate how all of that enriches the world, how each and every one of those little bits of information are fed into the greater whole, and they make up this incredible, incredible universe. None of us, not a single one of us, is unimportant. Each and every one of us has our place. Each and every one of us contributes in a way that no one else can. That is the legacy that we have the opportunity to leave, that we have contributed to the best of our ability to bring something unique, something special, something beautiful, something joyful to this world that would not have had it were it not for us. How glorious that is. And so I release my word. I let go. I let God. And so it is. And I see that my time is nearly up. I love to pray. I never know what words are going to come out. I never know how Spirit will move me. But I do know each and every time how glorious it feels. So as I said, if there is anything that we can do to take care of whatever is in your heart, what is on your mind, please come to us and let us hold the high watch for you. Namaste.